Hey Crushers, Young here, bringing you a new Crush Them All video. And today's video is going to be covering the Lunar New Year event and the new hero, Sir Shu. Before we get started, if you have any questions or comments after watching this video, I would encourage you to leave them in the comment section below, or you can reach out to me through the official Discord, which you can access through the settings of the game located here in the community section. I would also ask you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so, that way you can catch all my videos when they come out, and stay up to date on all the latest Crush Them All news and information. We're going to start off by taking a look today at the Lunar New Year event, and we're going to take a look at the beautiful art and animation work of the newest hero, Sir Shu. She really looks marvelous in this high-definition animation of her, and I thought we could all take a moment to appreciate that. The Lunar New Year event comes around every year to celebrate the Chinese New Year, and the featured event hero this year is the Light Lancer, Sir Shu. We're going to discuss her and her viability shortly in this video, but first let's take a look at what's offered in this year's Lunar New Year chest. We have a 21% chance of Sir Shu and Pinky medals, a 14% chance to get Resist Cookie, Fortune Cookie, Teleport Cookie, and the Stunning Cookie consumables. The $4.99 pack Lunar New Year comes with 30 Sir Shu medals and 3 of the chest Lunar New Year. And the Super Pack Lunar New Year is just a scaled-up version of that same offer, giving you 25 chest Lunar New Year and 250 Sir Shu medals. Now, before we dive into my assessment of Sir Shu, I wanted to start off by hopping over to the consumables. I want us to take a closer look at the consumables being offered in this chest specifically. So we have the Resist Cookie, which offers 30% resist chance for 29 minutes. The Fortune Cookie offers 2 times Village Gold production for 29 minutes. The Teleport Cookie offers a 30% chance to skip the stage for 2 hours and 59 minutes. And finally, the Stunning Cookie offers an increased chance to stun by heroes that can stun by 30% for 29 minutes. Ultimately, the Resist Cookie is honestly not very valuable, and you're not likely to get much worth out of it during an if you're stacking buffs, like during an aggressive like cheese arena run, then you may as well use it too when you're using other stuff, but it's not going to make or break anything for you. The Fortune Cookie is actually pretty handy to use if you're using it during an aggressive ×2 Prism event Ascension spree. If you're already using other consumables such as Prism and Hibernate, along with the time skip items and Princess Dreams, this could prove helpful to you there. It will help reduce the time it takes for you to do the village stuff. The Teleport Cookie will likewise also help during the exact type of scenario. The real valuable consumable here, though, is definitely going to be the Stunning Cookie consumable. Increasing stun chance by 30% is big and shouldn't be used lightly. I would encourage you to use this buff during an arena push when you're trying to break into an arena level higher than you'd normally be able to get into, as it will increase the stun chance of heroes that can already stun by 30%, taking heroes such as today's featured hero, Sir Shu, from a 30% stun chance to a whopping 60% stun chance. This is additive. This is definitely nothing to turn your nose up at. Speaking of Sir Shu, I would like to take a moment and we're going to look over some of the features that she has a little more closely. You saw some Pinky medals there. Some more Pinky medals. That was all Pinky medals in that one. Getting some consumables. Some more Pinky. Come on now. I would like just a little bit more Sir Shu. This is her event after all. There we go. Oh, it would be so cool if I got one more of her. I don't know if I'll get it within 3 chests, though. Pinky. Yeah, there we go. So that'll get her up to 3 stars. A little bit more just for overkill. Go ahead and evolve Sir Shu to 3 stars. That'll give us access to her ultimate as well. Okay, so let's take a look at what she's offering. First off, these are the different sources where you can get her. Now that she has been unlocked, I can get her from the daily dungeons. She may also show up in the guild shop since she's unlocked, but she's also available from the chest Lunar New Year, and she's available through one other chest as well. She's a Lancer, she's a Ground, she's a female, she's Light Elemental, 2 times bonus when fighting Dark Heroes. She also takes 2-time damage, so be aware of that. She has the coveted anti-stun ability, which has, up until now, it's been an exclusive ability to Atlantis. Flipping her hero card over, we can see her base stats. We can see she has a moderate amount of HP if we were to compare her to other heroes of the same star levels. She's got a decent attack range. She has a 2-star ability, which really does 2 things. The first thing it does is it gives a new type of status effect called Attack Down, effectively lowering the attack of the affected hero or enemy by the designated amount, as well as inflicting a 100% stun chance. Bear in mind, stun does not work during guild raid events, so this is not in relation to that, but more for PvP and staging. Her 3-star ability is that of basically a Trojan horse. And from the clips I've seen, it's a cool animation. We can check that out here in just a minute. Her 4-star ability increases the attack range of Lancers, which does include herself. So in summary, she is an unstunnable stun setter with a side ability to lower enemy attack and increase attack range of friendly Lancers such as Atlantis and Monkey King. It is worth noting, we don't really know how valuable Attack Down is. On paper, it doesn't look very impressive. It could prove to be, a very beneficial effect. If that is the case, I will post a follow-up video in the future just to update and let you guys know if that's the case. But as of right now, on paper, it does not seem that vital or important. So just something to keep in mind. So the real question here, of course, is she good? Ultimately, she can be good in the right circumstances, but she is very niche to say the least. We had a discussion today regarding her for today's video, and ultimately, what it would take to build her would be difficult at best. For her to be good, you'd really need to stack her with pretty much perfect runes, and you'd be running her for the utility function of causing stun. But in reality, she's no better at causing stun than Onyx is. And most of you should already have an Onyx at a level in par with some of your other heroes from the Atlantis Crusher chest. Ultimately, Monkey King is far superior for setting stun status against your enemies and should be given focus first and foremost, prior to giving any attention to Sir Shu or Onyx for that matter. It is true that she does offer some synergy with Monkey King and Atlantis to a lesser extent, but her synergy with those heroes does not equate to the value lost from the slot taken by having her in your PvP team. She also falls short on viability for guild raid events and staging, as there are already better heroes to fill the spots that she would need. In conclusion, she's a neat hero, but should be considered gimmicky at best, so going super hard on her isn't likely to prove beneficial in the long run. That said, she can be absolutely useful to you still, especially early on, as her medals are more easily accessible due to her event running. So if you do have her and you want to use her, by all means feel free to do so. If you want to make a viable rune build for either her or for Onyx, what you would want to do is, which I don't believe my Onyx is built up for that fully. Yeah, she's not. But basically what you would want to do is you would want to run Swift runes with Area of Effect primary and slap some attack range secondary if you can. For the second set, you would want Dazed Runes with AoE primary, as that would be ideal. And for a third set, you would want to run either Splash or Stunning Runes with, and you guessed it, AoE primaries. You basically want to hit the whole field with each attack if possible, and attack range is needed, at least to an extent, just for survivability, to get more attacks and stuns off before dying. It is also worth noting that Sir Shu, and other limited event heroes, for that matter, are available every 2 to 3 months from there's an event that happens during the Reminiscing of the Past event, which features the Chest of the Ancients, where these heroes are periodically made available for purchase via event keys and, of course, for money. So you'll get a shot at getting her and other event heroes later on down the line, even if you missed the Lunar New Year event. As I conclude today's video, I'd like to give special acknowledgement to King Richard for making the beautiful thumbnail for today's video. I'd also like to thank the many Discord users who chimed in, weighed in with their opinions, and helped contribute to compiling today's video, and helped with the topics that we covered here today. And I'd like to thank all of you as well for watching my videos and continuing your support. In my next video, I'll be covering a bargain arena team, so stay tuned for that video, which should be coming within the next week or so. And thanks for watching.